We're comparing async await with promises. When we first learn async await, we think that async await is the solution to everything and we no longer have to use promises. But that is not the case. Sometimes promises are better and sometimes async await is more relevant. To understand these principles, let's first try to write some promise calls. Suppose we have an async function. We have create YouTuber. Who is your favorite? Mr. Beast. So this is one async function and it requires some time to actually create the object, and after that it returns one promise. Now the promise is resolved, we get our object. And Beast has some subscribers and that also returns promise. So let's return that and then we get our subs. So what is happening here? We have two asynchronous functions, create YouTuber and get subscribers. And get subscribers can be called once create YouTuber is complete. And that is a perfect scenario for async and await. So let's write the same thing with async and await. For that, we call our async function with await keyword. We get the beast object and then you can get the subs like this. We just need two lines. Obviously, we can't call await outside async function, so the function that I'm calling. So how does it work? Async and await are just syntaxes. So what happens when you wait? We wait for the promises to be completed. If any function returns a promise, that is by default an async function. We can call it in this way. So this is one perfect use case where we should use async await, because we are calling two async functions synchronously, one after another. But there are some scenarios when we need to call them parallelly. Like for example, I want, instead of just creating one YouTuber, I'm going to create two YouTubers. We get Beast and we want another YouTuber. Let's say PewDiePie. Alright, we get subscribers of Beast and then subs of PewDiePie. Now if you look closely, we can call these two calls, create YouTuber, Beast and PewDiePie, parallelly. But with async await, that is not possible. So it's just waste of time, right? So what we should do here is we should use promise.all, and that accepts one array. Inside the array we pass our promises. So we create YouTuber and one more YouTuber, then we get our YouTubers, Beast and PewDiePie, in one array. Now see, if we have a large number of items in the array, this is going to save a significant amount of time because all are running in parallel. And when all the promises are resolved, the then is going to be executed. So the bottom line is, when you want to call your asynchronous function synchronously, then use async and await. But when you have more, when you want more control and run some promises in parallel, in those cases you should consider using promise only.